Good afternoon, Stephen Talbot here. Today is Tuesday, August the 15th, and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. I am currently riding a bike, so I apologize for the noise, and I don't even know if this is going to come through clearly or not. But I thought this is just as good a time as any to talk to you today. So today I'm talking really loud because of the wind. I'm on the water again, riding this bike, my friend Keeney's bike, which I have to be honest, I could go and go and go and go on this bike, but my ass hurts so bad. Oh my gosh, my ass hurts. So today, I just, life is not perfect, right? We all know that. We all know that life isn't perfect. And I want to keep it real with you guys and with myself. So, we can't have a perfect day every day, right? Where the hell am I at? We can't have a perfect day every day, even though we'd like to. And I've pretty much, my days are pretty, they're not perfect, but I've had some good days in the past month or so. But I'm not perfect, and sometimes I have a bad day. And I'm not having a bad day, it's early in the morning. But I did wake up today to multiple text messages from Google saying that my Google account password had been reset, from Microsoft saying that my Microsoft password had been reset, from my Podio account saying that my Podio account had been reset, from my bank accounts, from my credit card accounts. Like, all of my accounts the password has been reset. And if you've been watching my videos for any amount of time, you would know that I'm going through a breakup. And I haven't talked that much about it because I don't want to be positive. Because I'm a positive Nancy. Positive Nancy. I've been looking in the wrong place this whole time. Oh, look at my boobs. Whoop, whoop. So, I just want to be real with you guys and tell you what's going on. So, my partner and I were together for, I guess this October it'll be like 7 years or something. But I promise the last 3 have been absolute hell. Where, obviously, I'm not right now. Okay. I have to get off this bike because my ass is hurting. So, oh my God. Hello? Okay. Let me walk on this other side. Since the camera is on this side. Okay. I know this is awkward. This is pretty awkward, isn't it? Oh well. So, I was going to tell you that my boyfriend and I were together for about 6 or 7 years. The last 3, we have only cohabitated together because, I was once in love with him, but a lot of stuff has happened, and I don't know that we got together for the right reasons. And I've been trying to separate from him for the last 2 years at least. I'm a grown-ass man. I pay all the bills. I asked him to leave. He wanted a notice, which is laughable, but I gave it to him. Like a formal 30-day notice, even though I'm pretty sure that the landlord and tenant rights only apply to tenants that pay freaking rent. So anyway, I did that for him. Then he wanted certified mail. Where you pay the post office like $20 freaking or whatever. So I did that like a year ago, or more, about a year ago. He completely ignored that. And he won't leave my house. So before I came to Florida, I changed the locks to my house. Because before, and I paid good money for a high security lock. Because before I left, when I walked into my house, Rhett was not, but my ex-boyfriend or whatever was not in the house, but there were 5 other really weird strangers in my house that I have never met before. They look like they have not slept in about 2 weeks. So, what person in their right mind would not change the locks? I mean, come on. It's my house, my lease. I pay the bills. He's been given plenty of notice. Well, this fucker called a locksmith and had the locksmith let him in to my house. And then he changed the locks to my house. My house. Pretty fucking crazy. So, I've been down here in Florida for over 10 days now. I have not spoken a single word to him. He has no idea where I'm at, or actually he probably does, because he's probably looking at my GPS records from Google or whatever. For those of you who don't know what this is a logo for Zapier. I love Zapier. It lets you automate things, and it makes you become more productive. Mostly business applications, but it's pretty cool. Check them out. They sent me this shirt for free, which I thought was very nice of them. Anyway, so as I said, I woke up this morning with all my accounts hacked. It's just crazy. Like, I called the police, and the police told me that it's a civil matter, that I needed to go to the courts. I called the courts. The courts told me that I should call the police. I called the police and told them that the courts told me that I should call the police, and the police had told me before that I needed to call the courts. And I'm just getting this round and round and round and round nonsense. And I don't know. I feel stuck. It's the worst feeling. I thought I was free before I came on this trip. I don't know, it's crazy. If you guys have ever had this situation before, I hate to bring this negativity onto my channel, but like I said, I want to be real with you, and I want you to be real with me. So if you have ever had this type of situation before, and you have any advice, I know it varies from state to state as far as what I'm legally allowed to do and all that sort of stuff. I would love to hear your guidance, your direction, or your advice. So I guess the moral of this story today is, and my point of today, I beat around the bush like always, is, you know, when you fall in love with someone, you never think that something like this is going to happen, right? I mean, that's just not something that you think. So, what I would recommend, and this is pretty crazy. This is pretty crazy, right? But what I would recommend is that you create a persona, a different persona that's not you. I mean, you know, it's going to be your second you or whatever. But you should create a second persona and give your second persona its own favorite color, its own mother's maiden name, its own pet's name, its own first street that you grew up on name, its own favorite movie name, all of those questions that websites tend to ask you to secure your account. They should not be your real security questions, which is insane, but based on my experience, it's something that I desperately wish that I had done. Because when you are with someone and you partner up with someone and you think that they're gonna, you know, you think that they've got your back or that, you know, or whatever, it never crosses your mind that something like this is going to happen. But you know, when you know somebody for a long amount of time, they get to know you. They know your favorite color. They know my first pet's name. They know the street I grew up on. They know my mother's maiden name. So they are able to hack into all of my accounts and make my life a living hell. Steal my money. It's just a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. So, first of all, I guess my advice, I'm not a therapist or I'm not a relationship expert by any means. I guess my first bit of advice would be to listen to the red flags that you see when you first meet people. Listen to the red flags. Put your loneliness Put your loneliness aside. Put your insecurities aside. Put your confidence issues aside, regardless of the attention that you're getting. If there is an ulterior motive, you should be on the lookout for it. If your friends are telling you that this person has an ulterior motive, you should absolutely listen to your friends. If it's a good friend, because they probably have your... And I know it's hard, you got all these dopamine pumping through your body when you fall in love. It's wonderful to be in love. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful feeling. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying not to put yourself out there. Because as they say, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. And I try to live with no regrets. And I don't have any regrets about my relationship. But I do have regrets about being so open with my security. We live in a digital age. Everything is digital. Everything is backed up online. Everything! So, it should be for your eyes only. You should create, and I don't know why people are not preaching this, because they should be preaching it. They should absolutely be preaching it. There's no reason that people should not be telling you to create a second persona. I think it's a great idea. So, my advice today is security advice, relationship advice, all of the above. But I would highly recommend that you secure your life and secure your digital life. Because you never know when someone's going to go cuckoo. And with that, my friends, I love you, and I hope that you can enjoy yourself.